Do you need it or do you want it? Do you need it or do you want it? Do you need it or do you want it? Okay, guys, when I'm talking about needs and wants, that's a real test of disciplines, and it can really tug at a lot of weaknesses. It exposes a lot about us, and some of it is things that we've been just programmed in to know and learn and want from day one, and other things it's been more recent. But here's the thing: let's put ourselves, most of us or a lot of us, are parents. Do we put the needs or the wants of our child first? Because if we gave them their wants, then they might be having ice cream every night for dinner when we know that broccoli is something that they need. But those are the things that we must first practice upon ourselves. When we get to a certain stage, and there's always been some comedians that will make jokes about, I'm an adult now, I can eat blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And that's the most dangerous part. That's the most dangerous part, because there's really nobody monitoring or holding you accountable for those things except for yourself. And if you have those weaknesses, or you have those dependencies or those addictions or what have you, it pulls you right down. It will just keep pulling you down. So it's one of those things that, while we can practice it little bits at a time, it's definitely something that will improve us. And when I talk about like the low value man and improving yourself in a non-financial way, this is really one of them, to overcome a lot of the willpower battles that we have within ourselves. How we eat, our sleeping habits, often the things that we're drinking, basically just what we're putting in our body, and largely the people that we associate with, good friends, close relationships. Sometimes your workplace can be, a place of hostility, toxicity, things of those natures. So a lot of these things you have to then go back and look and say, boy, this job, I need the money, but do I want this sort of stress for myself? And with that, you can decide between the two, it's time to find a new job. I need to eat better, but I really want to, splurge every once in a while. Every once in a while, it's a good compromise for yourself. But each person, each case, each individual is going to be different. So the splurge may not be just to reward yourself because you haven't had something sweet in a while. You may really have to go along with what you need to do, because it's for your health, because it's for something larger than just deprivation in pockets, to where you can say, I've accomplished this. So you really have to know what your circumstance is. So I can't speak directly to what a lot of people are going to need versus what they want, but we all have things that we want more than what we actually need. Like, I like shoes, so sometimes I want a pair of shoes, but I don't need an extra pair of shoes, especially when it comes to just taking up space in the house. So we all can recognize what we need. We all can recognize what we want, and then make the choice between the two. Make it best for you. Make it best in the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is a pretty simple message. If you like the content, of course, please feel, have that ace up your sleeve. Leave some advice, a comment, or experience in the comments below. The subscription, notifications, and likes are all free and appreciated. Also, just sharing it with other people, that would be really awesome. And I hope this finds everybody in a good place of mind, body, and soul, good health and spirits, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.